long enough to watch entire forests bloom and wither, to see rivers shift their course and mountains forget their names. Time does not move for me as it does for mortals. It stretches, folds, and echoes. And yet, even now, even with all the years tucked in my grimoire, like old songs, I find myself standing beneath the sky, still wondering, not about the past, not anymore, but about what lies ahead, about the stars, about dreams. I remember when the stars were young, their bright light spilling across the void, calling to our world to hear their voices and watch them shine, the first of their kind, new and innocent. Sometimes I wonder what it's like to be a star, to burn so bright you can't be ignored, to live not in silence but in song, a melody so pure that even the emptiness bends to listen. I wonder what the stars think of us, fumbling through the dark, trying to join them in their dance. They never falter, they never fall, and yet we still reach. I've been passing through these worlds, trying to understand who I am, where I fit, and why my light is dimmer than those stars before me. I remember the first world I set foot in. The ground was soft and fluid. An angel's voice could be heard singing beneath the water, blue light seeping through every crack like breath. I stopped, I listened, and for a moment I believed if I stood still long enough, maybe that grace would find its way to me too. But I couldn't hear her properly yet, so I kept moving. Each star I traveled to had its own beautiful sound, its own rhythm, its own voice. Some louder than others, some wild and brilliant, some quiet and aching. But all of them shone brightly, and I listened and I learned. It's a strange kind of loneliness that follows when you're surrounded by entire planets. I've spoken to machines that still echo old greetings, like ghosts with polite smiles. I've heard songs recorded by voices long gone. They sound happy, hopeful, or something close to it. I try to respond sometimes, but my words feel too small, like pebbles tossed into the bottomless sea. So instead, I sing, and I hope somewhere out there, someone hears me. But I keep going, not because I found the answer, but because the act of searching feels holy. Because in chasing the light, I've learned to see my own reflection in it. I still don't know who I am, not completely, but I've come to understand something. I don't need to be a star to be heard. I don't need to shine the same way to mean something to someone. I'm still out here, between worlds, still listening, still trying. And maybe that's enough. Maybe one day my voice will find its way through the static and starlight and into the heart of someone who needs it, someone like me. Because that's what dreams are, aren't they? Not answers, but questions we dare to ask out loud. Not destinations, but paths we carve with trembling hands and stubborn hearts. The stars don't burn for themselves. They burn so others can find their way. And so will I. Even if my light is small, even if my song is quiet, I will keep singing. I will keep reaching. And maybe, in doing so, I'll become something greater than I ever imagined. Even if I never become a star, I'll be the echo that lingers, the flicker someone notices, the reason someone dares to dream, the reflection in the starlight. And in that, I will shine.